Hang on, we're waiting on YouTube. Good morning. Welcome to the Morning Muse. I'm Ginger Hopper. Right on time. Imagine that. I'm going to give it just a second to get some people on. I know everybody trails in a few minutes late. That's perfectly okay because you never know when I'm actually going to be here. I get you. All right. So today's caption or title, whatever you want to call it, is This Should Lead to a Fight. What do I have planned for today? First of all, so everybody knows I went to Nashville a few weeks ago and I went to this conference and it was like a motivational can't even think of the words. Brain is still on shutdown from this cold. Anyway, we all came in the second day and we had this everybody had their own little soldier sitting on their table in front of them. So when you walked up and you saw this little soldier, and it was pretty cool. And we're all like, oh, we get to play with toys today. This is gonna be fun. But actually, it was fight for your goals. This was a reminder to soldier up. Fight for your goals. Fight for what you believe in. Fight for you. So I told you quit smoking. Today I had a pack and an open pack, and today I gave them away. I probably should have thrown them out, but if other people are going to spend money on it, it felt like it was a waste to throw it away. So anyway, I gave my cigarettes away. I am completely done. Day 5. Never touched one again after Friday night. So, and this morning I thought as I was giving the open pack away, I smelled it. That was the wrong thing to do. It smelled so good. Even though I can barely breathe or smell, I could still smell that wonderful flavor. So anyway, I come home and I was like, I got to get my mind off this. What do I do? So I made myself a cup of coffee and I tipped my purse over. And when I did, my soldier fell out. And I thought to myself, that's right, little guy. Soldier on. I've got this. I'm worth fighting for. And so I'm going to set him right here on my computer. And I am going to continue fighting for me because it is what's good for me. Also, I heard on the radio this morning, and I've actually heard it. It's a commercial on the Christian station around here. And it's funny because I've heard it several times. But because it's commercials, I kind of trying to open up my airway so I can breathe a little bit talking to you. I kind of tune out the commercials. So, but then when I hear a certain part of the commercial, it brings me back and I go, oh, I want to hear that whole commercial. But the commercial is something like, all I hear is this guy saying, oh, what am I supposed to do? Walk down the streets and yell, hear ye, hear ye. I'd be arrested for sure. Well, obviously, it's a Christian station. It's a Christian commercial. So I don't know what the previous portion of that commercial is, but I hear that and it cracks me up because after that, it says, this is, hear ye, hear ye. If I did that walking down the street, I'd be arrested for sure. And then something else is said, and then it said, but if I just do the walking, God will do the talking. And that hit me this morning after hearing it several times and laughing about it because I love it. I think it's great because absolutely, if we are walking in faith, as long as we are walking, God will put the situations in front of us that we need to help people or to learn the next step of our faith. It all has to do with us walking in faith. Guys, I know I'm doing a lot of Christianity and Bible stuff this week, but you have to understand Christmas, Christ Mass. It's the Christians in the masses pulling together to celebrate our Savior's birth. This isn't a holiday to go sending out presents. Yes, of course, I got my grandkids a Christmas present, but they're the only ones that got Christmas presents this year. We're spending that money elsewhere. We're spending that money helping people and loving people and lifting people because I'm not going to walk down the street yelling, hear ye, with my little red bell. Instead, I'm just going to walk down the street and wait for what God puts in my path to be able to move forward and help people with. I think it's pretty awesome to know that you just have to walk. If you have faith, all you have to do is walk, and everything is just laid out in front of you. And it's beautiful. I mean, it's just such an inspiration to know that if you're not walking in faith and you're just walking down the street and you trip over a rock and you fall and scrape your knee or you break a hip or whatever, and things keep getting more and more dramatic, it's like the snowball at the top of the hill. It just keeps rolling and rolling and rolling, and it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and finally it just plows over your house. That's not walking in faith. Walking in faith is tripping, scraping your knee, and getting up and saying, well, maybe I should fill this in with some dirt so the next person doesn't trip over this. And then the next person comes up and says, hey, what are you doing? I tripped over that yesterday. Let me help you with that. And then you smile at each other and warm conversation happens. That's walking in faith. When you walk in faith and you do good and you do from your heart and you do things with from service. That's the faith that God puts things in your path to make everything better. I'm still kind of clogged, so I don't know if I'm making sense or not. I do feel so much better though. Thank you for all the prayers. I know a lot of you have been praying for me. Just a cold, just a head cold. So maybe you do want to walk down the street yelling, hear ye, hear ye. If you want to, go ahead. That's something I might do, just to be a little crazy. But as you're walking down the street, whether you think you're being crazy by yelling, hear ye or not, just know that if you're walking in faith, good things are going to be presented to you, and you're going to have the opportunity to learn and to love and to grow. If you're not walking in faith, you're going to have a lot of time to complain and whine and cry, and that's not going to get you anywhere. So, if I had a little green soldier for every single one of you, I would mail them to you, because what a great reminder to have on my desk that I am worth it. I am worth the fight. I am worth soldiering on for my health, my faith, and all the people I love. I will continue fighting for you, and I will continue showing up and loving you. And hey, I wanted to throw one thing out there real quick, all right? I am going to do a giveaway after the first of the year. So here's how you enter. And right now it's a really cool giveaway. I can't tell you what it is because I have to make sure that the order processes correctly. All you have to do is go to YouTube, in the search bar, look for Morning Muse with Ginger Hopper, subscribe, like, and share. We need to, I'm trying to work on getting up 100. Excuse me, I'm sorry, this cold I can't process. Excuse me, coffee burps. I'm so sorry. How embarrassing. That was gross. So on YouTube, when we have 100 subscribers, sometime in January, I know this can happen by. So in January, when we have at least 100 subscribers, I have a really awesome giveaway to be given out. As of right now, it looks like you may be able to have a choice of 3 different things, because we're gonna be opening a shop online for, Heart's Discernment, which is the Facebook group where you can go in and get more information like these videos that I do daily. There are actual guides in there where we can you can go over all kinds of inspirational and loving and learning and lessons. And real soon, this week, I'm actually working on the video content and putting the courses together. So if you're interested in that. But for now, let's worry about the YouTube. Go over to YouTube, subscribe, hit the bell, like, share, do all that fun stuff. And when we reach 100, we're going to give some stuff away. I love you all. Thank you so much for being here today. And remember, soldier on. Love you guys. Have a great day. Oh, I'll see you tomorrow, 9:30, right here on the Morning Muse.